What's going on, everyone? This is a special podcast, and we're going to discuss the upcoming wrestling video game called WWE 2K14. Now, I have someone to discuss it with me. The matter, I have no idea about the whole information. So take it away, Tony.
Alright, well, I believe this game comes out on the 30th or the 31st, which is a Tuesday, I believe. So that's later on this year during the fall, and I'm excited for this game. I'm pumped. I am excited for every year for when they release a WWE game. It's really fun to play the games, but after a while, if we play them too much, even if you don't, you just play it here and there, it still kind of gets boring. So, you know, I guess that's the thing with video games nowadays. But what do you call it? Recently THQ went bankrupt and they had to sell all their stuff. Like they had an auction to auction off all their stuff, and the auction off like which companies, which new companies were gonna get all the games that they did before. So, I don't even it sucks that they went bankrupt, but in a way it's kind of good. Now we get to see what other companies can do with the WWE franchise and with these games, and now 2K took over, which is for the basketball games, I believe, and there's other sports games, right, that they do or no?
Yes, like the NFL, NBA, hockey, and other ones, Tony.
Okay, I mainly just play the WWE ones, but yeah, and I play Call of Duty, but we're talking about the WWE game, but yeah, what do you call it? So it's kind of I want to see what 2K can bring to the table, and I hope they can pull some tricks out of the bag and give us something that's never been done before. So first off, I want to talk about what this game is. I do believe it will be on the Wii, Xbox 360, and PS3, and then I've heard rumors that the PS4 will come out later on in like for Christmas time, around the holidays. So I'm guessing that it kind of retarded, but I'm guessing they'll release the game after the console comes out. So they're gonna release it for PS4. That wouldn't make sense, but I really don't know how that's gonna work out. But I heard it's supposed to come out around Christmas time. But first off, here's what I want to discuss is for this game, this is like a wish list, I guess you could say, or like kind of like a dream, some dream stuff you want to see in the game, and just some stuff. I'm gonna say right now, I want to see. Okay, there's a lot of stuff about to talk about this game, but first thing off the top of my head is I want to see the elimination chamber match. I want to see the elimination chamber redone, like bigger, more like I want to see like more moves you could do, like where you could stick somebody's head into the chains or something like they've done in real life before. Maybe like like what do you call it? Climb the top of the pod and then like have somebody knock you down or something off the pod, like not just like do a suplex, like you could do like a superplex off the pod or something, like choke slam off the pod. Undertaker did that to MVP a couple years ago. Some cool, what do you call it, some cool spots that they've never done before. And also I would like to see the elimination chamber is we've never had this done before in the past, but when the superstars come out and go into the pods, have their entrances and go into the pods. When you have an elimination chamber match, basically it just starts off like the match. There's no entrances, and I'd like to see them come out in entrances and then like walk up the steps and go into each of their pods or whatever. That'd be really cool. So how do you feel about what I just said?
I think that's awesome. I thought I did it before for Elimination Chamber. No? They never
No.
did like that?
No.
Oh, wow. Now, I saw a picture about the video game we discussing, and the graphics looks awesome. And I'm not too sure those graphics are confirmed yet. Are they confirmed for the graphics?
Yeah, I read that. The reason I shared that is because I thought that was a real picture, but apparently before I shared that, I didn't know. I thought it was real, but after I shared it, like after a while, I read and it said, that picture was surfaced all around the internet. Apparently, that picture was a fan-made picture.
Ah, darn it. Oh well, we fell for it. It still looks good.
Yeah, I know, right? They did a good job. Whoever did that, hopefully, they're one of the ones they're like on the 2K, like the 2K company, working for them.
Shit, in that case, that'd be the best graphics ever in the video games ever.
Agreed there. But yeah. So, elimination chamber. I want to see some new. I want to just see some new stuff. Just some cool spots in the match. Like, oh my god moments or something, like you throw the guy out of the chamber, like he it falls to the chamber, like the chamber door opens up, or just some cool stuff. And you like, and here's something I've never got of the games. I wish when you eliminate somebody, like they actually walk down, like they open up the chamber door, and they walk down the steps In all the past games, they just walk through the wall and disappear like magic.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Why? I don't understand why don't make it more real. You know, it's the same thing for football. I know you don't play football, Tony, but earlier today, you know, I threw a touchdown and they went right through the wall. That makes no sense, does it?
No.
It's stupid. Make it more real. College, EA Sports or whoever does that.
Okay.
It's pointless. You know, make it more real. That's what video game supposed to be real, more real.
Exactly. I want to see, I want to just see, the chamber door open up, they walk out, and that's that. Same for, okay, this goes on to my next thing here. Same goes for the Royal Rumble. When you eliminate somebody and you can see the screen, they're walking down the aisle once they've got eliminated, and then they just disappear. It should just show them going to the back or go to the side of like the stage or something, but they just disappear like they're at the end of the stage and they poof like
Yeah.
like magic.
I mean, they're doing the best. I remember back in the day, Rumble for the video games. When they get eliminated, they don't even show them going back. But at least they trying, you know.
Yeah, I'll give them credit there, and I do remember Jimmy back in the day with those games. At least now they've improved, and they got more smarts and all that, where they've made it where you can walk. They'll actually walk to the back. But I kind of want to see it where they'll they won't just disappear like magic or something, like a magical fairy just poofed them with some pixie dust or something.
Yeah, I want to see like they go backstage and just turn around the corner and that's it. But I don't know. We'll see if that's gonna happen, but probably not. You know.
Yeah, but seeing 2K's taken over, maybe they'll give us some good shit this time around. So let's see. I want to talk about now is shit. There's a lot of it. Okay, I'm gonna say for I'm just saying this. It's not really nothing big, but it's nothing like just throwing it out there. Why do we need championship scrambles anymore? Like, they don't happen anymore. We haven't seen a championship scramble since '08, so there was only one, there's only 3 championship scrambles, I believe. Yeah, and that was that one pay-per-view. Why do we need the championship scramble still in the game? That makes no sense. Shouldn't they keep updated with their matches? Like, we need an ambulance match. That should have been there, actually, in last year's game, WWE 13, because if you think about it, they had the Elimination Chamber 2012 arena, and they didn't have Elimination Chamber. I mean, they didn't have the ambulance match, which took place at Elimination Chamber 2012. I want to see an ambulance match. We've never seen an ambulance match on any of the WWE games that I remember. We've never seen a. Let's see, and also if they do a buried alive, if they put I don't think there is buried alive past couple games, but
they never did. I wish they did, and if they do, make sure you can use like sledgehammers and shovels, the whole works. You know what I'm saying? And I like to see if you throw the guy in buried alive, you could actually see the body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm serious. Don't let just pile dirt and make them disappear. You know?
Yeah, I know. It's been a while since they featured a buried alive in a game, but what do you call it? The way I remember it used to be is you just throw the guy in the casket, and you have to do some kind of finisher and throw him in the casket, and all of a sudden it just sees like it just sees them. It sees them just like what do you call it? The lid close on the casket, and then the what do you call it? The bulldozer dumps dirt. I mean, honestly, I want to see him dunk in put him in the hole or something, and then bury him.
Yes. Now I know a long time ago they used to have a coffin match for the old PlayStation game, and that was very, very difficult, you know. But I know they could improve it, you know.
Yeah.
And that sucked. I skipped it. I think that was only exhibition only, but that sucked. I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I never played them. They were really difficult to get the guy. You'd have to keep punching it and trying to close the casket. I remember those like the old SmackDown games.
Yes, the original one. But if you look back at it, the graphics are piece of shit. But that was back in the day. That's when. I don't know what year it was. Probably this before. Yeah, this is way before Lesnar came on board.
Yeah.
And then I think my brother or someone created RVD, and it was freaking awesome because RVD was not in the game at the time, you know.
Yeah, I don't think he was even with WWE at the time.
And I don't understand. If you're not part of the company, they won't put you on a freaking roster. You gotta download it. That's so stupid.
Yeah. That actually moves me to my next thing here to talk about is Oh, by the way, both of us are gonna somehow do a petition or something, or just like to have our voices heard. I probably won't mean anything anyway, but just to try and get ambulance match. At least give us a new match type, an ambulance match. That's that's all.
Yeah, but I think they did it. I think they did it one time. Voices were heard, and what was the match they came with us?
Oh, I think they gave us an Inferno match.
Yeah, but it's not really a big deal. And that was hard to beat.
Oh yeah, now it's even harder though. You have to like drag the guy and then he hangs onto the rope. How do you hang onto the ropes when there's fire right there?
Yeah.
How does that work? You're burning. See, that's what I mean.
I don't know. They should get rid of it because they don't even use that anymore.
Exactly. That same goes for the Championship Scramble. Now, actually, before I go into my next topic about the DLC, I want to talk about another match type. I'm tired of seeing. This is just my opinion, and my voice is I'm just trying to get my voice out there for all this, my voice, heard and all that. But I'm really tired of this whole 6-man Money to Bank bullshit. I mean, how many years have they done this? And every year it's an 8-man Money to Bank. Even one year, the WrestleMania you went to, it was a 10-man, but we never really got that. But I want to see an 8-man Money. I mean, I know it's two more guys added to the match, but still, they should keep updated with the whole, the real life matches and stuff. And every year, people ask for it, and what happened? We end up with a 6-man Money to Bank.
Yep, and another thing is, Survivor Series, like a storyline or exhibition. I want to actually, I think was it 4-on-4 back in the day of TV, right?
Actually, it was 5-on-5.
Yeah, elimination. Don't make it like.
Oh, 3-on-3.
Yeah, that's not a Survivor Series match. I like to see. I don't know. It makes me mad, but I guess WWE don't give a flying ass about it. But whatever.
Yeah, but what do you call it? I want to see an 8-man Money to Bank ladder match. Because every year at Money at Bank we get that 8-man in there. So 2K's taking over, so maybe they'll make a difference. And also, I want to see, like how it has for Elimination Chamber. When you could have an elimination match, it just takes you to the Elimination Chamber arena. Same for Survivor Series. If you do a 5-on-5 elimination match, it'll just automatically, you can't have the arena you want. It just gives you the Survivor Series arena. And so I want to see a 5-on-5. That would be really awesome. A traditional Survivor Series elimination match. That'd be awesome. What they've never really done. All they gave us is a 2-on-2 and 3-on-3, and that's really retarded and disappointing.
Yes.
So.
And make sure you use it as a storyline WWE. Don't as a. I mean, exhibition okay, but I think people prefer the story mode plus the online storyline. I mean, online thing sucks ass. You really gotta improve that big time.
Oh yeah, they do. Hopefully 2K's taking over. Because, when you're playing, a lot of the servers are laggy.
Yes, even PS3, I don't know about Xbox, but PS3 sucks for that. It does. It's just awful.
I know,
and then
I know, it does. It's horrible.
I think if you want online, make it a story mode too, not just an exhibition.
Oh yeah, not just like this, story mode would be cool to play with like other people online.
Yes. Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they don't think. I guess every year they try to improve. Now I think I agree with you, Tony. I think the wrestling games or overall they get boring after a while. Now I'm not lying, but the 2K, W12, I only played it once and I never went back. Maybe because I get burned out with video games overall. I don't know. Just I don't know.
But I know what you mean there, kind of. But what are you gonna call it? What are you gonna say? Because back onto the whole Survivor Series thing, 5-on-5. What also pisses me off is, I mean, honestly, every year people, they want to play, they want to replicate the match or whatever, or do like preview. Because there's a lot of people on YouTube, they want to do previews of the match or whatever, like for each pay-per-view. And every year, people, when there's a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series at the pay-per-view, when they do their game prediction, like they do predictions you playing the game. And they always have to do a 3-on-3, and that, that's not fair, because you're gonna you're gonna have to decide which 3 you want to have in the match. What 6 you want to have in the match.
True. Oh yeah. Yep.
So,
yeah.
2K. Hopefully they, they let our, hopefully they hear our voices. Probably not, but, I just hope we get some good stuff. If we get one thing, one change in the game, like a new match type, I'll be happy. But whatever. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is, just to put this out there, it's been confirmed officially that the GM mode has been brought back.
Is that a good thing or bad?
I never really played it anyway. It's just basically where you can, like, remember the one game where you're like on a plane and you can like read the book and you can make the matches or whatever.
Oh.
I don't really remember that much about it, but I read that that was brought back. The GM mode is going to be confirmed for this year's game.
But why do they want to bring back old stuff? I don't understand.
Honestly, I know, right?
Or maybe you said new company, so maybe it might be totally different.
True, yeah. I'm gonna say this. This is what I would like to see. You remember in what was it? Shut Your Mouth, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth for the PS2 and GameCube and whatever game
Yeah, and then
systems
the
they
Rock was on the front cover, right?
No, it had The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, and Triple H, a bunch of guys. But what do you call it? Remember that game where you could choose what superstar you want to be, and it was like it was like a career path or whatever. You got to wrestle the match. You got to, choose what wrestler you wanted to play as, and then you would go through like a whole season. Season mode. Remember that? That would be kind of cool if they brought that. Like, just say for instance you're playing as Brock Lesnar or somebody, or Randy Orton or CM Punk, and you choose the opponent you want to face at the next pay-per-view, and you choose the way you want to, like, just to say you want to have like a back, let's just say you want to come out during the guy's match and, like, interfere and attack the guy leading up to the pay-per-view, like kind of like a season mode, choose your career path kind of thing. That'd be kind of cool, don't you think?
Yep.
So
Yeah, and another thing is, I know they did last year when you have a feud. For example, if it ran over John Cena for the belt and Big Show came out and interfered, that'd be kind of neat,
yeah, true.
But I don't know if WWE wants to go in that direction. But if they want to make it more real, go in that direction. Or if Punk wants to interfere in that match, it'd be kind of cool. Like, for example, we all know that Punk's gonna be back at Payback, and they use it as a storyline in the video game. So holy shit, he came back. Or Christian, use real storyline. Don't use some bogus storylines we've seen over the past couple years in these video games.
Yeah, and then they make up these random storylines. I know a couple years ago or last year, WWE12 did this whole storyline with the what was it, Wade Barrett, William Regal, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. That they were a group and they were just taking out people. Like, what was that about?
I know it has nothing to do with real life. Maybe they want something different than the TV.
Yeah, I think the name of the group was United Kingdom or some shit. But honestly, I don't get where that even came from. Who even wrote, like, who thought of that idea? But I don't know. But they even did something a couple years ago where they had like a DX kind of thing, and they had like an evolution kind of thing going on in the games. They brought that back. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. That. Yeah, it's like it puzzles me sometimes, Tony.
Yeah, it does me too. But what can you do about it? Really, nothing. But sadly, here's something. This is never gonna happen. But I'm just pointing out there, just to throw it out. Like, it's never been done. I don't know why they never did it. They couldn't think of a way like how to do it, replicate the match. But a match that was never put into the game besides an ambulance was the Punjabi prison.
Yeah, but yeah, they could do it if they really want to, and probably with this new company, they could do it because all them games in the past, I think they could do the technology if they have the right people on board to do it.
Yeah, true, but I mean, honestly, I just don't have a feeling that they're gonna do it just because Punjabi only happened twice. So.
Yeah, I was not really a big fan. I was not really a big fan of that match. It was on TV. I think overall it was kind of boring.
It was a boring. It was. All it was Great Khali's concept match, huh?
Yeah, it is. And I don't want to discuss about Khali, but he's right now he's a joke. But whatever,
Yeah, we're not gonna waste our time with him. So, all right. So I want to get to the DLC. Okay, in my opinion, every year I do get the DLC. In a way, it's a kind of not really a waste. You're paying $20 for the fan access, which gives you all three of the last year I believe, I'm trying to remember. I think last year and then 2 years ago, every year I believe they do release like 3 packs every month or so or 2 months. They release a pack that has superstars, attires, belts, or some shit like that. What do you call it? It's $20 for that, and then you get like bonus stuff or whatever. So it's not really a ripoff, but honestly, I was kind of disappointed because Ryback was not in the game when he was around for a while. Like, they could have put him in the game. Like, he debuted in May, and the game came out in November, I believe, or October.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I say something for a minute? Now, this really makes me mad. I really hopefully the Shield's in it because when they have an impact when they come out at the end of the year, of course they won't be in it because the game is out already. But they could put them in, and that really makes me mad about the download shit. It's not the same, but because they didn't make that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, about the Shield though, they better be in the game and not be DLC because basically it'll be a year since they debuted. This coming October,
November.
November, I know that, but the game comes out like on the 3rd. So look how long they've had time to make them.
True, but you know how WWE said, should we put them in or should we wait until until they get a major big role in WWE? I don't know.
I'm just crossing my fingers that the Shield will be officially in the game and not some DLC. But you know, we'll have to wait. And who else would I want to? Maybe a Curtis Axel.
Oh
I
God,
don't.
please
But
don't let me
honestly, I
get.
could give a fuck. I
Yeah.
could care less about this guy. I'll go download him off the community creations. So,
I don't think he deserves his own video game character until maybe next year if he's still around.
well, I mean, he was in WB12 as Michael McGillicuddy, but big deal.
Yeah, I prefer that name because I'm so used to the name. But we'll see how this new dude, his new gimmick will turn around. But I'm not gonna give up on this new talent. But right now it don't look good right now. But I'm not gonna. I mean, it looked okay, but it makes me mad. The 3 wins he picked up is all no DQ, right? Or how did no counter, right?
There was 2 that were a count out, and then the last one, the one with Triple H, was kind of Triple H couldn't compete. So really, he has not got a. The only pinfalls he's got is against Sin Cara. Both of them, big deal.
Okay.
What's funny is that he pins both times he wrestled, like both time he got a pinfall was against Sin Cara. Huh.
Yeah, but let's continue. I don't want to discuss this matter anymore.
Alright, here's something. But back to what I was saying. They did this. Also, they did this with WWE. What was it? WWE 12. Kind of disappointed me was then they had the DLC. They didn't involve. They didn't like. What do you call it? Involve the when Kane came back. I believe in 2011 in December. Yeah, he all that they had enough time. Like I think they released the last DLC in like the summer, which was 2012 summer. And what disappointed me was they kind of disappointed the fans by saying, well, you know, we couldn't really make up the graphics of the new Kane, like Kane's new look or whatever, like, and all that. And honestly, they gave us the old school Kane from Attitude Era. It kind of disappointed me, but at least they gave it to us for free. We didn't have to pay for him, so yeah. But and here's something else I'm just gonna point out. I don't know if you noticed this, but I played the game a lot. WWE 13. Kane's entrance was not as it is in real life. When he comes out, first of all, what do you call it? What's funny is you remember when he was tag team champs with Bryan, like when they first became champs. You remember when he used to have that mask, like the second mask on?
Oh yeah.
Well, in the game when he comes out, he doesn't even have the first mask.
That sucks.
Mask. He has the red mask with the belt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that makes no sense. And here's another thing: when he comes out with the mask, like the second mask over him, like gray mask. When he gets in the ring, he doesn't even take it off in the game like he did on TV when he wore it. So.
And by the way, he don't use the steel mask anymore, does he?
He doesn't use the welder's mask anymore. I don't really know why.
I guess I prefer that one. Then I don't know, maybe because it never went over with the fans, but.
I liked how he took it off and shit. That was kind of cool. Like, and he revealed that was kind of cool. But I guess it kind of got wore off after a while. You know, kind of was burning. You know, kind of got burnt out because he was using it for a while. But just pointing this out there that in the game he didn't take it off like he did on TV. So.
Yeah, and then I think the pyro is pretty good. They just gotta work on it. And announcers, they say that same old shit every freaking game, you know?
Yeah, and tell me how they had Attitude Era mode this time around. Tell me how in the hell did Michael Cole make it on the Attitude Era pay-per-views and like the Attitude Era, you know, Raw and SmackDowns? How is Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler? Shouldn't it be Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross?
Yes, yep.
Only in Attitude Era mode.
Yep, and another thing is I know a lot of people are so excited and pumped up by the Attitude Era. What's gonna top this one? You know, someone's gotta top it. You know.
Apparently, this is supposed to be like modern day. It's supposed to go back to like you know just the regular what it's supposed to be right now. Like, but apparently Bruno Sammartino might be in this year's game.
Oh wow!
Because he signed he has a Legends contract with WWE, which allows him to be featured in a WWE game.
So you're trying to tell me whoever signs a Legend contract, they could be in the upcoming video games?
Yes.
So that's the only reason they can't. If they don't sign it, they can't do it.
Yes.
Oh wow! Or they had a current or they could be a current a guy on the roster, right?
Yes.
Okay, I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah, but what do you call it? What's it called? Well, actually, I'm trying to think here. What is it? What's his name? Honestly, what do you call it? Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this right now is Oh, and by the way, I'm really I don't. This is just something small to point out there. I know they're gonna fix it, but last year's game, I don't know if you caught this or not, but like I did. But when you had the tag team champions, they would still declare the belts as the unified tag team champions.
Yeah. And another thing is when they have the tag team champions come out, make sure to come out at the same time. Not like one person and another person, like Kane and Brian did a while back too. You know.
Oh well, you have to like edit. You have to make your own teams to have them come out together.
That's so stupid. You know.
Yeah, true. They should be already like to put it together.
For example, whoever the tag team champions, when they made a game, like Team Hell No, they both should come out at the same time. Now, like you got edit all that bullshit. You know.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Team Hell No, when the game releases, Team Hell No will be like they're already like the tag team champions on the game. I'm guessing Dolph might be like the current world champion in the game, even if he'll lose it and tell them. But like, because I'm trying to think. Last year's game we had Sheamus as the champion, even though he wasn't the champion anymore. Big Show was. Well, and we had who else? Who was the WWE champion? CM Punk was, even though, well, he was still champion actually. I don't remember the other champions, but so. I'm guessing Team Hell No will be like tag champs.
Because nobody don't give a flying ass about the other belts. That's why.
Yeah, but what do you call it? Now let's get on to this. This is gonna be like a little. We're both gonna give our our dream kind of thing. But okay, I'm just gonna name some stuff. We already said this before, but I'll say it again. I do want to see all three members of the Shield in the game, and also I don't want to see this bullshit where they come out from the entrance. I want to see them come through the crowd like they do on TV, like kind of like I'm all the way from the balcony or like wherever, like up in the rafters. I want to not the rafters, but you know what I mean, where the high the high crowds are. All the
Yeah,
crowds
skybox and all that stuff.
all that shit. I don't want to see them. I just have a feeling it's gonna happen, but whatever. If the Shield are featured in the game, I'll be happy with it. But but I mean honestly, if they're not, then that gives them more time to have them come out from the crowd. So, yeah. So I want to see the Shield in the game, and I want to see their entrance to the crowd. I want to see an updated Daniel Bryan. I want to see.
Oh, one more thing. You want to see him say yes, 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 or no?
I just wanted to come out. Well, obviously, I'll just say I guess he already said yes. He said yes when he came out. He said yes in last year's game. But I'm guessing in this one he's going to say no, obviously. I'm thinking they're going to do that. But if it's my choice, I would rather him have just fucking come out. I don't want to hear that shit. It's enough on TV here and there.
Yeah, it's getting burned out anyway.
So, yeah, I want to see an updated Daniel Bryan, like with the goat face, or, like the longer beard and all that, and like the longer hair, and like the updated attire, with the no attire. And I want to see, if they can do this because they have the technology, I want to see an Edge with short hair in the wrestling attire. So if they can do that somehow, pull it off. I want to see it, So I'm just throwing out stuff I want to see, and then we'll get to you. I want to see a what do you call it? I don't want to see DLC cast. The best thing for him is the DLC probably, but I don't want to even see him in the game. Highly doubt he'll make it in the game. I hope not.
Maybe next year he will be.
Yeah, or maybe he'll be at DLC. He'll be like the big guy for the DLC. Fuck, what was I gonna? I want to see an updated Triple H with the short hair and all that. His new tire, the new logos on his attire, which we probably will see. Maybe a new, kind of an updated Taker, an updated Punk with like one of his new shirts. Maybe the shirt he debuted at Mania, or like the gray Best in the World. Probably will do that because when they made the game last year, I'm trying to think what he had the yellow GTS shirt. When and then they gave him the white Best in the World, which he debuted in July of 2011. Did that make any sense? No. So I want to see like an updated shirt, maybe like an updated Punk kind of a look, and there's really nothing else. Maybe I'm just throwing this out there. I could care less if they do it, but we probably will get it. The updated 3MB, in the 3MB attire, and they come out together or whatever.
I think that is the worst stable lately in WWE. I'm no joke, Tony.
Agreed with you there on that one, and maybe updated Jericho, with the mohawk kind of hair.
Oh, another thing is, when the lights go out, I want his lights for his jacket to go on too. That'd be awesome.
They do that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
WWE 13. I guess you didn't play it that much to play him that much to notice that, but yeah,
Nope.
When the lights go out, his jacket does go on.
Oh, I didn't know. Well, I didn't play that much. I don't play like. Oh shit! I don't know. A couple, maybe just exhibition. But oops. I feel bad now. But hopefully they bring it back for this one.
Yeah, probably will, or maybe give something.
Oh, you know what they should do? They should actually use real clips on this game in the story mode. Then it'd be more cooler.
Oh, I know what you mean. Like, what do you call it? Like, like clips from TV or like feuds and stuff. And
we're pay-per-views. Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be kind of cool.
I think they could do it because I know they do it for other video games.
Yeah, Yeah, that would be something nice.
But don't you think it'd be more money for the video game? Probably not.
Yeah, no. Maybe you never know. What else was I gonna say? I want to just a couple more things. I want to see the primetime players put in the game. I think they deserve it. I want to see. Shit. Who else can I think off the top of my head? Maybe. Fuck, I can't really think right now. I was looking at something. Maybe a. I really can't. It just slipped my mind. Okay, well, I guess that's kind of all I could think of right now at the moment. Oh, the updated WWE title. Yeah, and I think that's about it for me. Like for what I want to see, what I want in the game. And I think that about do it. So head on over to you. What you want to see in the game?
Well, I like to see. I know it's gonna happen. Like you could get the old school belts in a new one. You know, like the current, you could change it probably in the exhibition mode. I don't think that's gonna happen in the season mode, but I want that, and I want the ECW belt, not the one from what WWE bought a while back. The old school ECW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was featured actually in last year's game.
Well, once again, I'm sorry. Um, I don't know what else that they could do because I don't play that much wrestling games. This is just the same old shit over and over and over, like every other game out there, you know. But I just hopefully they make some big splash. That holy shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know they did last year with the mid-air finishers. I want to see some more updated mid-air finishers and stuff. Would be kind of cool, like a mid-air drop kick or a mid-air like spear or something. Cause last year they gave us a mid-air code breaker, mid-air RKO, mid-air AA, mid-air World Strongest Slam, and mid-air Tombstone. But you know, I want a mid-air GTS as well. But I want to see some more, like some updated mid-air finishers, like you know, like counters or something. I want to see like some more, like you know, like go through where you can fight through the crowd and stuff.
Yep. And another thing is, maybe you could just take off in the vehicles in the parking lot. That'd be kind of awesome, you know.
Drive over somebody.
Yeah, like they did too, like Owen Hart, not Owen Hart, sorry, Bret Hart with the Nexus, remember?
Oh yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yes, it was. I mean, like, make it more real, but I don't know if they want to go in that direction. And I want to see some blood in this too, not just like a freaking option, blood.
Oh, I know what you mean, like.
No on and off switch, not like back in the day. I want to. If you beat the shit out of a guy, you can see a puddle of blood, not just disappear, just leave it for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do see what you're saying there. It's kind of a good idea. And also, I want to see some more. Speaking about mid-air finishers, I want to see an updated finishers like off the ladders, because I know they did that with you know, they started that in like WWE. What was it, SmackDown versus Raw 2011 or whatever. I want to see yeah, some like more moves off the more finishers off the ladders. That you know, that was kind of cool. Also, which we just seen at Extreme Rules, when Ryback speared Cena through the stage. I want to see, you know, I know how you can. I know where they gave it the option where you can spear people through the barricades and stuff. I want to see that where you have an option, like you have if you have a finisher, you can spear somebody through the stage or something.
Yeah, and there will be no decision, and they'll have, of course, they'll be in a story mode, and then next match, ambulance match,
3 stages.
or yeah, like that, or you have an option. Like that'd be awesome. I think I'd love to see that. You know.
And then they show Cena being on a stretcher, and then he gets up from it.
Or Ryback, or someone else. You know, just you know, this would be a great idea. Is 2K or whoever's gonna make this. You know, give some
2K.
ideas. What?
2K.
Yeah, 2K. You know, like study WWE for a while, and then say, oh, this would be a great for video game because I love to play that. But you know, you gotta keep pressing a button, and you get a good impact, and you go right through the stage, and you see sparks go off. That'd be awesome too. You know.
That would be awesome. And also, I would like to see a let's just say, for instance, like for Christian, he hasn't been around in a while. Let's just say on the game, when you get the game, and Christian still hasn't came back by then. I'm just saying he still hasn't came back or anything, but I highly doubt he'll be back by then. Hopefully, at least, if he stops complaining about feuds and all that, and you know, he's not back by then. And in the game, when you play it, there's like a storyline with Christian, and like it has his return. And then when like a couple of days or weeks late on the WTV, he comes back the same way on the game. How weird would that be?
What's the odds? But I don't know when they're gonna make this a freaking game. Oh, by the way, do you know the cover of it yet?
Yeah, it just says The Rock's gonna be on the cover.
Oh, okay.
The
So
jabroni not eating.
what's your thoughts on this, Tony? Real quick.
Well, seen as if they're basically the reason they're doing this is because when The Rock brought, they first announced this game, I believe, in February, and when The Rock brought in the new belt or something around, I believe that's when they brought it. When did yeah, I think so. Or they brought it. I really don't remember. I thought it was announced when The Rock brought the new belt in, but
I
what do you
think it
call it?
was after I think it was after the Elimination Chamber. I think so.
Around there, but The Rock will be on the cover. I haven't seen the cover art yet. A lot of people are saying the cover art's just says it's red, like has a red background, and it says W2K14. But that's kind of that's misleading and it's false because The Rock is confirmed for the cover. So those covers that people have been reading are false. So
I like to
yeah,
see like some old school legends on there. You know.
yeah, it's always got to be Cena, Rock, Orton. You know,
Yeah. Put
those
some
guys.
guys like I don't know like about Hogan because I know he's TNA, but I don't think they could do that. But put Mick Foley,
Flair,
Flair, put some old guys in there like legends.
Arn Anderson.
Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's just a lot of options, so I don't know. But it's gonna be an awesome game. But can you pre-order now? Is it way too early?
Yeah, I don't think you can pre-order yet because I was at GameStop the other day and I didn't ask that. I pre-ordered another game, Call of Duty Ghost, but I don't know if you can pre-order, but on Amazon it gives you the option to. But I mean, honestly, most people want to pre-order from the stores because they give you bonus stuff.
Yes.
So
I gotta go to GameStop and find out if you can pre-order. I think you can because it's only June and I don't know what I don't know how much advance can you pre-order video game. You know.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, Call of Duty Ghost, what do you call it? That was you could pre-order that last month or whatever. So that and the game comes out in November. So yeah, but what's it called? Oh, before we actually end this though, I want to just throw this out there that most likely because they do this every year, the roster reveal will be during SummerSlam Access. So I can't wait for that.
When are they gonna do? Oh, for SummerSlam.
SummerSlam Access.
I just hopefully it's a good roster. Don't put Santino or
Ray Khali.
yeah, but they always gotta put them guy, and then we all get so excited who's on the roster, and when a video game comes out, a disappointment, you know. So wrestling fans don't get so hyped up. I know it's a video game, but I don't know. I think all the video games, especially sports games, it's the same old shit. It is.
Yeah, I heard there was people I know that saying, oh, you know who they said they don't want to see John Cena again. Please, you know that's gonna happen.
Yeah, because he's the franchise until he's done with WWE, or probably when he's done, they still gonna put him in because he's a future Hall of Famer,
Yeah,
but whatever. But I just
one
hopefully
more
they put Macho Man, some legends we have not seen the game in a long ass time ever, you know.
yeah, Macho Man actually was in W12, but yeah, Macho Man like yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Maybe who was inducted to Hall of Fame this year? Bruno Sammartino, Mick Foley, Trish Stratus, maybe Booker T is already out in the game. I believe they're gonna already put him there, put him in there every year. Maybe have him as a general manager role. But what do you call
Vicky
it?
too.
No, I'll pass on that.
But
They
I,
did
I
that
will
last
put her
year.
in her not just say as a character, but just say just as a story mode, you know.
Yeah, they put her in the game a couple years ago as a wrestler.
That's still stupid.
Yeah. One more thing actually is this is involving the Undertaker. I want to see Undertaker come out like with the big gold cape or whatever, you know, like the hood and all that with the big ass hood that he wore at Mania this year or last year. Because last year's game, he came out with the hat, you know, with the short, yeah, like the short hair. And that really, when was the last time you actually seen him wear the hat?
Shit, been a while. Oh,
no,
no, they should call it Paul Bearer in there.
The last time he actually wore the hat, remember, was in last year when he came back to confront Triple H.
Yes, but they should put Paul Bearer in there too because I know he just recently passed away.
Yeah, actually, Paul Bearer was in last year's game.
But this one they should make it more exciting, you know.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's about wraps this up. This audio up. You know, and yeah. So my last words are: follow me on Twitter at the Rated R Viper1, and once again, your guys already know. But subscribe to both my channels, the Wrestling Talent and the Rated R Viper1, and yeah. So go ahead, and take it off, right?
Well, follow me on Twitter, TeamRyRy32. My YouTube is Team Rai, and that's about it for that. And not too sure when this podcast will be up. Another thing is, this could be an awesome game. I just hopefully the the controllers will be difficult to play. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah.
So that's about it. Anything else you want to
Champs
say?
are out of here.
Is that all? We all done here?
Yep, the champs are out of here, guys.
Okay, yeah. Tag team champs out of here. We all.
Tag team champions are out of here.
So we
The,
are signing.
YouTube tag team champs.
Yeah, we are signing off. Thanks for listening, and please give us your feedback down below. And that's about it. See
Later,
you
guys.
Yeah, see you guys next podcast. Goodbye and later. Ciao.